We're gonna give you 5 sweet upper body mobility exercises for throwers, and we're gonna start right now. Okay, so when we're thinking about throwing, especially discus shot put, we've got to think about catching that shot back, having good thoracic rotation. We have to hit those positions so that we can have a longer path to accelerate the implement, okay? And even if we can start in the back of the circle with better rotation, okay, that's gonna lead to a longer path from the back. And then if we can hold that tension, that's active flexibility, AKA mobility, so that we can hold those positions and then in turn have a longer finish because of our improved mobility, which will lead to a longer path of acceleration and a further throw. Developing our strength is important. Developing our technique, absolutely important. But one of those hidden factors that a lot of throwers bypass is mobility, okay? So we're gonna give you an actual workout here that you can do today before you throw. We're gonna start with a prayer stretch, and I like to do this with our technique stick. This is available at garagestrength.com, okay? We're gonna get here, and we're gonna try and start here, and you're gonna feel this in your lats and even in that upper back, okay? So let's say we do 12 seconds, crank, 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 crank here, come back up, okay? Come back down, so you get a little bit deeper. Ooh, I just had a pop in my upper back here. Come back down. Oh, it feels good. Come back down, one more pass. So you can try and do 3 to 5 pass-throughs, okay? Ooh, that feels nice. Now, I'm gonna pair this with a scorpion stretch, and this is a really, really good position that we need to improve if we're thinking about being a discus thrower, if we're a shot putter. Okay, so we're gonna go here. I'm gonna lay on my chest, and I'm gonna think about coming up over and feeling that pec stretch, okay? So what's cool here is I'm gonna have an improved stretch in my hip and also in my lower back, but also in through my pec, which is huge because we're gonna be doing a lot of pressing movements, okay, to increase our absolute strength and that finish on the discus throw or on the shot. And we wanna hold this, try and feel that nice pec stretch, come back and forth. Oh, that feels so good. And this is even gonna improve that thoracic rotation. Now, one big factor with both of these, okay, is that you can do these before you go throw, and it's gonna help you rotate and catch deeper. Another big factor is you can do this before you lift. And if your pecs are more mobile, sorry, I just hit my mic. If my pecs are more mobile, now they're lengthened more, and then that means that when I'm benching, if I can have more lengthening, I can strengthen. Lengthening is strengthening, okay? Remember that. Now, we just did those 2 sort of active stretches. So after that, I wanna get into 2 more positions that are gonna be a little bit more active, and then 1 to sort of finish this off. So we're gonna have 3 different movements now. I wanna go here, and we're gonna have our power elastic, okay? Again, these are available at garagestrength.com. You can get this with the technique stick. So we're gonna go here, press. Okay, so this is really gonna help thoracic rotation. Boom. Think about this position right here. I know I'm just standing, stiff-legged almost. I'm rotating here and I'm pressing. This is the position with that thoracic rotation that we want to see when we're catching the discus at the front, or when we're winding in the back, or with the shot in the middle, okay? Even here is when we're gonna get into that half turn. And if we have good tension and we can hold that and improve that, that's gonna lead to better execution, okay? Boom. Boom, holy crap, that feels so good. That feels so freaking good. Now, the next thing that I'm gonna do using this is gonna be something that's gonna help me with my triceps, with my elbows, okay? So I'm gonna go here, and I'm just trying to feel, I'm gonna move this back so I have even more tension, a little bit tension here. Now, we can even do this over a barbell, okay? Or into an immovable object. So I like to take the power elastic, have me pull my hand down, which in turn will lengthen this lat and my tricep and even my forearm, okay? So this tension here is gonna help improve the lengthening of my lat here. And we wanna rotate, we wanna do both sides, okay? So let's say you do the standing thoracic rotational presses for 7. Then you can come over here, do a couple passes. Let's say you do a set of 7 seconds, 3 times through on each side. And then finally, this is probably my favorite one, and I got this directly from John Giacalone, the mobility doc, who works with Rudy Winkler, he works with Alex Rose, he works with Sam Mattis, he works with some of the best throwers in the entire world, Mustafa Hassan. So now we're gonna take this stick, we're gonna use the PVC pipe. Oh my gosh, this feels so good. And we're gonna try and lengthen our upper back here, and even while we're lowering our hips, and you're gonna have some type of spasm a little bit in that upper back, and then you can move down here, okay? Then you can move up. Oh my gosh. And this in turn is gonna help that catch position in the snatch, or if you're doing a behind the neck jerk, all exercises that pay massive dividends in the realm of sports performance for accelerating those implements. So the big factor here is that we've gotta look at what exercises are gonna improve that acceleration pattern inside the 7-foot circle or the 2.5 meter discus circle, right? What are gonna help us be more stable in that technical positions? And if we can improve our overall mobility, that in turn will lead to better power output, and it's gonna prevent injuries. Okay, so you can do all 5 of these exercises whenever you want, but I also recommend doing them before you throw, doing them before you lift, do them on a regular basis. And we even have mobility inside of our app, Peak Strength. You can go to peakstrength.app, the Google Play Store, the Apple iOS Store, and you can download Peak Strength and select it. You wanna train like a shot putter, a discus thrower, and you can get a specific program built by us that's gonna help you become a more elite thrower. And in turn, you're gonna have these mobility exercises to optimize your technique. So do these today so that you can drop some bombs. Peace.